All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Wrestlemania Night 2. We're going to be starting in a little bit. Remember to like this video, like, share, and forward this around. We're going to need y'all help tonight. Um, a lot of you have been asking about the TikTok page that we did earlier that got numbers, like numbers, y'all. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do any TikTok lives until my suspension has been lifted, unfortunately. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So, which is fine because I have other projects that I have to do. So, yeah. So, yeah. I'll let the panel and shout out to Angel for joining us on this podcast, one of our special guests. And yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, T.O., I got to thank you for that message up there, brother.
So, speaking of that, what's going on, bro?
All right, so, I gotta keep it on. Oh no, I don't mind. All right, so creatine levels is just above average. My calcium, potassium, my bun create, and my GFR are on a borderline of being below average. But they're still like safe. But yeah, we just had to keep all of that. Yeah, but thankfully, like it was caught in the early stages of it, so thankfully, I just had to get some minor treatment over the weekend. So that's why I actually missed you guys Saturday night after Stain and Deliver. So.
Oh, gotcha. It's like T.O. said, we on your six. You know.
Oh yeah. Hey, even though, Reese, we love you, we got you. But even though the TikTok page is down, we are still live 24/7, 365. So you don't get all your stuff over there on TikTok. You come over to Stormy's Instagram and Stories TikTok, Stormy's YouTube. Go to Enforcers TikTok, go to my TikTok, my IG. There's so many ways you get our news. So many different ways. It's just not off the TikTok. You can get from any one of us. So make sure you.
Yeah, especially now that they do their collaborations on posts now. So.
But regardless of the fact the collaborations, make sure you follow each and every one of us because all of us are a huge piece of this podcast, of this brand. So if you can't get it for one, you have so many different so many different heads and minds and personas from this podcast. It doesn't need to come just from one platform. You get it from so many different platforms. So make sure you follow all of us. Like and subscribe and share all of our stuff. Because the only way that we can get bigger and better, no Diddy, is with your help. Stormy, take it away.
I would say, listen, we got Instagram page, we got
Twitter, X,
YouTube, we got we got X, we got Twitch. Which X, I found our numbers is up there. I went to check on that. Don't know what's up there. Instagram getting better. Like you said, we got individuals here that got pages. Don't forget the Stormy.
It's just not just one platform.
Yeah, we are
different platforms for you guys. There's so many different outtakes. Give us all a chance.
Yeah, we all got an individual stuff.
Let us all eat. Let us all eat. We all got to eat, right?
I'm hungry.
It's 2024.
Hell, we also got we got food to give y'all too.
Yo, what did he say? We got kids.
Y'all two do anyway.
My command center, y'all, is looking real nice. Like you don't understand, like the shit that I'm building right now. Holy cow!
See all the figures in the background there, brother. This looks sharp.
Yo, this is not even all of them, dude. Like, look at this above.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And I got my boomerang. I got Mariah right there. You know what I'm saying?
You said my boomerang. Is that a prime? Is that a prime drink bottle?
Yeah, that's a UFC one. So I have my boy right now. He's in Philly right now. He's trying to give me the WrestleMania Prime bottle. I told him give me at least 3. I'm trying to
Hey, Brett, did you get one for the hydration station, maybe? I don't know.
No, but check this out. So I Googled trying to find one because I mean I want one. So if I don't get it this way, I guess I have to wait until, because I told my wife that we're going to WrestleMania. So right now, somebody's selling the WrestleMania Prime for $200.
Wow.
So I think I'm just gonna wait till next year. If I can't get it, I'll wait till next year. But y'all, so those who know me, they know me as DJ Red Flags. But now I've taken a whole new persona. I've been working on my craft, working on my video, working on my editing, DJing. So now I'm officially the head of the turntables. So I need all y'all to acknowledge me.
I am gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do some crazy shit with y'all now, because when you have me doing that, like,
acknowledge me as your head of your turntable.
Are you asking the Endless Storm?
Yeah.
Yep. Acknowledge me as the head of your turntable.
He doing the blood. He doing the rock. He doing the rock.
He's doing the final boss.
Acknowledge me.
Not happening. No.
She says
not happening.
Wait. Hold.
Darling, you have experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a.
I'm the oldest ride. I'm the oldest ride with the longest ride. Let's go. Woo! Acknowledge me. Woo!
Pass.
How dare you take Ric Flair's line?
I'm gonna need an Endless Storm edit after tonight.
Oh, listen. When I was doing his design, like, yo, I think everybody need a solo design.
Stormy's face right now is just epic. I think he's frozen, but his face is just epic. Like, no.
He got like
I think his service is nervous. Hey, Stormy.
The final storm. I'm the last storm.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, the link broke for me, so that's why I had to drop and come back.
Hey, Storm. So, remember not too long ago you asked for us holding the title? Take one of those pictures. There you go. You're welcome.
Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and start the show. Remember to please share, please comment. All right. Let's have a wonderful show, and we'll be right back.
Yay.
Initiating system 1.
Wait, I'm sorry. My bad. Hang on one second.
Initiating system 1.
I do not know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why I'm not seeing this. Hang on.
Oh, this is
AEW production. No, I'm just kidding.
It's AEW.
It's Jack Perry's fault. It's Jack Perry's fault. That's right.
Oh, wait.
Jack Perry's fault.
Okay.
They got Adam Copeland's text working.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back.
Initiating system 1.
Ziggy the Beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Red Flags.
The King Hickman. The Holy Hill. The Wrestling Historian.
Rocky Reese.
Keeping it real, keeping it trill. The real Garmin. The Endless Storm. Zanzibar El Jefe.
The Enforcer. Together, we are heels for life, bitches.
System 1 loaded.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zambia. I am one of the hosts, Mr. Team Bringing, coming to you guys once again for an episode of Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 250. We are celebrating 250 episodes, so congratulations to the panel and all of our contributors that's out there. We got a special guest this evening, returning guest, Angel from TikTok. What's up, Angel?
Hello, my loves.
All right. So what we're going to do tonight, everybody, we are going to talk about WrestleMania Night 2. We're going to go around the room real quick. And if you guys in the comments want to bring up something that's relevant to this conversation, you guys are more than welcome to. But remember, we are only talking about night 2. Okay, we are not talking about night 1. All right. Not yet anyway. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me start first, and I'm going to be brief. We are definitely going into a new era, and the reason why I say that because I've heard a lot of filthy language, and I was getting a whole bunch of life, celebrities, returning old farts. There's some matches I didn't care for, and there were some matches that I did. This WrestleMania was not the greatest. It was good, but it could have been better. Cody Rhodes is your new WWE champion. Predictable, but we knew that was going to happen. Roman Reigns is going to take some time off. It was really good to see John Cena come out. It was good to see Seth Rollins come out and try to play as the Joker. He had a bad night, y'all. Like, he lost the World Championship. He lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Then Drew McIntyre, I'm thinking like, okay, he about to get his moment. Then he was fucking with CM Punk. CM Punk took him out, and then Damian Priest came out and took the fucking title, which I'm just like, wow, okay.
Not gonna lie, that made my night.
So tonight, there were flashes of greatness, and then there were flashes of just the worst match of the night. Basically, was the street fight, which I kind of figured that was going to happen. The crowd was not into that match at all. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg and Pat McAfee was absolutely gold in that match, and I appreciate them selling weed on the air.
Oh my god!
Other than that,
I thought Corey and Cole like fell asleep or went to get popcorn. Like, you didn't even hear them.
Yeah, I fell asleep my damn self, so that's why I was just not enthused. Bailey, she won the title. I'm sorry for Io Sky. That bitch better not ever become world champion ever again. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. When it comes to Japanese wrestlers, they have like the worst moments at WrestleMania. Look at Shinsuke. Shinsuke came in as the Royal Rumble winner, and this man came out empty-handed. The only thing that we got out of him was low blows and pig dicks.
Wait.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
But that's all I have, y'all. That's all I have. Let's go to DJ Red Flags. What you got?
Excuse me, sir. I'm now the head of the turntables, DJ T.O. Thank you very much. What a night. What a weekend. But let's not take away from anything. This is a new start. And before I go any further, I just want to say, Chris.
Yes, sir.
You said many moons ago that the WWE could not come out of the PG era. You said it's not happening. You said they're not able to do it. But for you to acknowledge that and to say, you know what, we are out of it. This is something new. This is something different from what they're used to. There we go. Right there. That shows if he could change his mind, if he could look deep and see the whole landscape, everybody else should be able to give him the same opportunity, the same chance. Because everybody else wants to choose sides and they want to sit there and suck on their AEW glizzies or WWE glizzies and shit on each other instead of saying, hey, look, this is good. This is great. This is a new direction. Now, this can open doors for every other company because this Netflix deal is just not changing the landscape for WWE. It's going to change the landscape for all of sports, not just wrestling, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, women's basketball has changed. So this is a whole new era for sports in general. So this right here is changing the game, and it starts this weekend. Woo! I feel good.
Okay. Antonio, what you got for us?
Oh, we're gonna government this episode. Pretty much I'm gonna stick with night 2. Snoop Dogg that he kept me entertained during that match. Like you said, nobody showed no energy for the Final Testament that came out. They had some good spots with the match overall. It was just like, hurry up and end, please. Hurry up and buy, get out my store. Now I'm holding this belt for a reason, because we've been begging for Damian Priest to cash this in. And what people need to understand, we just got a little history going on here. First for Drew McIntyre, he finally won in front of a big audience. Yeah, it didn't last long. He didn't put the belt around his waist because we have Damian Priest finally cashed in and becoming only the second Latino Puerto Rican to become a world champion in WWE. Again, they like to say 70 years, the second Puerto Rican to become world champion. But the way they did it was awesome. CM Punk got involved, got the little laughter in, which was funny. I did enjoy Io Sky and Bailey. I did get a little. It was good between the triple threat of the U.S. title, and having Logan Paul retain it. It was not a surprise, but the way he did it was great for him. Kept the heat going. But the main event, is he gonna finish the story? Who's gonna come out? Because what I had last night, we said it needed to be chaotic. We cannot have a one-on-one regular match. It would make a snore fest. They started off slow, but they picked up. And goddamn, when they picked up, boy, once Jimmy got in there, the chaos began, and that's what we were waiting for. And I'm gonna say, I bet I'm gonna say before everybody, that spear for Jay to Jimmy was the best thing that should have happened last night, point blank. So, from Solo to John Cena getting his little lick back from getting spiked all damn day, to we get a little moment with John Cena. I won't say no Diddy on that one. But from John Cena and Rock have a moment again on WrestleMania. Rock coming with the Elvis pants on, and Undertaker come out of nowhere. No one called Undertaker's name. We all said Stone Cold. We all said maybe one of the new free agent signing or somebody. No one said Undertaker.
Like MJF.
Sure. Okay. Tamatonga, right? Storm, Tamatonga, Jamie. We just found Jacob Fatu.
Remind you, they were supposed to be signed with WWE. However, there is tomorrow.
Yeah, there is tomorrow. But like I said, Undertaker was a shock to me, because no one, including me, did not see that coming. But to finally see Cody had the belt, we could breathe now. But we'll talk more about that another day. Let's enjoy the moment. It's a beautiful thing. I just got a question. Why the fuck Bruce Prichard was there? Like,
I didn't call him out too.
And Bruce and Dusty had a history. That's why. That's the only reason why Bruce was there. And I was explaining to my wife that too. I was like, she's like, who the hell is that guy? I was like, he's one of Vince guys, but he's one of Dusty's. He was in Dusty's history too. So for him,
I mean, you know what? I mean, if he could be, if Stephanie could open the show, I guess Bruce could be there too. I don't know.
That shocked me. I thought Chris was going to flip a fucking wig.
He did. He just did. He just mellowed down. He's tired. We had a long weekend.
I am tired. Yeah, bro. Like
when I saw that. Sorry, good joke. When I saw that, well, the first thing came to my mind was that tweet from Vince's trainer. I posted it in our
yeah.
And then when she opened it up, I was like, Chris is going to flip the fuck out right now, because it's like, dude, like, you knew about what your daddy was doing, and he was trying to pimp you out too. But you're out here trying, and out here now after the allegations of you trying to divorce your husband. Now you're out here trying to put on for your husband, and in midst of your daddy shit, you look dirty as hell, girl.
So let me respond to that real quick. So I looked at the post and I totally just kept scrolling. Like I looked at it, I just said, "Oh, okay." I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Pritchard is a fucking STD that will not go away unless TKO get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And as long as he's there, it's always going to be a scent of Vince McMahon. Either him doing shitty deals or him being racist. You know what I'm saying?
The question was, was he there as a guest or do he still work there? Because he could have been there as a guest. Like
Bruce still works there.
He still works there.
Okay, well, again, I don't know the roster that much, but I mean,
Bruce still works there. I think Kevin Dunn's in hot water. I think Kevin Dunn is on the fence.
Okay, well,
I think Kevin Dunn left the company. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Kevin Dunn is gone.
Really,
he's been gone.
Guy. But
yeah,
he's
Kevin Dunn is
done. No pun intended there, Forster.
Is he truly gone though?
Yeah, he's truly gone. He quit. He
resigned. He quit like 2 months ago.
It was like before the Royal Rumble.
Customers, but it's okay.
Well, but my thing is tonight was a long time coming. I'm going to enjoy the moment because I'm not going to worry about what's happening tomorrow. Cody finally finished his damn story. Whoop-de-doo. Let's put the confetti out. Let's have a parade. Brandy came out, which was a surprise. He popped up looking like Skeletor for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? And he should have. Am I the only one that was thinking that we was going to get that music when he came back in AEW with the dark hair?
I was hoping that we got that, but we got some generic shit from WWE 2K24.
Shout out to El Jefe. El Jefe said that he looked like a Fortnite future skin. So expect Fortnite to come out with the Cody Rhodes skin.
That's hilarious.
They might do it. But I'm just gonna end it off with this. Then I'll pass to the next. People are going to either like this WrestleMania or hates this WrestleMania. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I was entertained. I had jokes. Just like I had jokes last night, I had jokes on this one. That's the point of this WrestleMania. Like Chris said, it's a whole new era. All right. Now we know who era this is. They said it. It's Triple H era. It's officially now Triple H era. So anytime you go have something bad, it's officially you can go to him. If it's something good, give him his fucking flowers. Now we know officially this is a new era. Let's enjoy the ride.
All right. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for your comments. Reese, you're next. Go ahead.
Man, to my former hometown, Philly always turns out for like shows, and this week it was definitely different. Chris still know y'all was up there. I hope y'all had a great time.
What's up, Gary? Gary's fucking awesome. Go ahead. I met him yesterday. He's a really cool dude. Tall as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up, D?
Yes.
Yo, first of all, I gotta say this. Seth Rollins. Yeah, dude. Yeah, stop with the damn gear. Because last name was bad enough. But the Mummers thing tonight, that was too over even for me. And I like Seth Rollins, but yeah, the Mummers thing, just now. Also, and sadly, that was actually the best entrance out of any like anybody who got like a special entrance this week.
Now that you mention that, let me ask you this. Hang on. So, Reese, in your opinion, do you feel that they were a little bit basic bitch type of energy with the entrances? What do you think?
Yes, especially for a 40th anniversary of WrestleMania, there should have been way more special entrances than what we actually got. But there was but I will say this though, that the entrances that did happen, they were all right, but they could have been better. Congratulations, Punishment Martinez, aka Damian Priest. Although I wanted you to cash in on Cody because now we're gonna have to hear Dark Ken on Thursday, but I digress. Logan Paul, I gotta give him his dap. As much as I hate doing it, that when the dude when the dude delivers, he delivers. I was like doing a double buckshot. Like I said, I jokingly called him Logan Page at one point because that double buckshot. But Randy Orton, the dude, and hey, he finally got a WrestleMania entrance somewhat, even though it was that golf cart thing from Friday on SmackDown. Him and KO. I gotta admit, I think it was McAfee who might have said it, but hey, I wouldn't mind seeing them two be a tag team.
I agree.
Let's see. Bailey and Io. Yeah, I thought this match could have gotten a little more action than what it did, but it's all right. Cody and Roman. Yeah, what is about as predictable as it did, but I do gotta say that I agree with y'all. The spear from Jay Jemmy, awesome stuff. Yeah, that was probably better than anything he did in a match last night. And and thank God for now. After tonight, we never have to hear the words "finish the story" ever again. At least I hope.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now, going back to Round Table, or that's your name, Round Table, right? Round Table now, or Turntables, or what's your name?
The head of the Turntables. Thank you very much. Respect.
Oh, okay, Turntables. So you said that you disagree with the entrance. Can you elaborate on that, if you could?
So I know a lot of y'all don't listen to circular music, but Rhea's entrance was fire. And it's
that one I actually liked.
No. But we only talking about night two. We're not talking.
I know, but I'm saying, but in thing, and also Bailey's was fire too, because I lived in the Bay for 10 years, so I know the park and what she was giving homage to. You know what I mean? Like allegedly, I used to go sit there and serve ice cream over there back in the day. So you know what I mean? So I know what goes on over there, and I know the park and that area over there. So Bailey's was spot on. She was getting homage to where she's from, and that was fire. That was fire. The one interest that I really didn't, I was like, what the fuck? And after I saw it, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Was the triple threat match, KO and Randy. I was like, oh, okay. So they write down because they didn't want to walk down that shit. But there were the entrances. Some of them were spot on. But I feel like, okay, so would you give homage? So would you go big bang, let your load out on 40 or 50? I think I'm going to let my load out on 50. But mind you, it's still a new era. Give this man a chance. They're trying to do something different. They're trying to finish different things. So, I mean, let it hang. But that one, Reese, you know me. I mean, I love you, respectfully, but I disagree with you on that one.
Hey, that's fair, boy. That's fair. And actually, you know what? Hey, well, 50, you know they're going to go out. So,
yeah.
All right.
50, they're going to bust a nut.
All right, Mr. Stormy, you're up. Go ahead.
The last storm.
Weekend.
The last storm.
The entire weekend, they kept saying new era, Paul era, new era. And then it clicked in my head when Cody finally won. Roman Reigns was the final piece of the McMahon era. He was the last thing that was lingering over. Because if you remember, Gunther's reign was technically in Vince's era, and he lost. This is now ushering. There's no more evidence on the main roster. There's nothing left that has Vince's hand in it. It's all over with. Roman was the final piece. And then, if you want to do another thing for night two, is why the hell are you here? When that gong went off, I said, "What? You have nothing to do with this. Why are you here?"
Technically, he ended he ended Taker Street, so that's why he came out. No, Roman Reigns. Yes, he. No, he. I mean, he didn't end his streak, but he gave him a L.
He
at
gave,
WrestleMania.
His final
I'm-
match
I'm-
at
I'm-
Gave him
WrestleMania.
my L.
not only that, that's when the whole retirement tease started. Remember, he beat him. He's trying to take off. But I'll tell you this, Tommy. I'll agree with you on this one. Everybody that had gone down on the bloodline shit came at.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I
Randy
agree
Orton would
with
have
you on
came
that
out.
because that's what I
Randy would
said.
have came out. Cool.
Right. That's why I said I don't
Taker?
understand why no one had Taker on a bingo card at all.
I just knew, like I said,
Yeah, I didn't either.
before the show, I was like, if you saw Endgame, it was gonna be that on your left. And we gonna hear and that's when low key started happening. I'm like, oh snap, okay, there we go, check. Okay, there goes Cena. Oh, there go another check. Doom. Wait a minute. Why who hit the gong? Why then he come out in a damn jogging suit like he just left Snooks or whatever your local grocery store is in Philadelphia? Like it was just this random when he showed up and helped out Carmelo Hayes. Remember that? And he said,
Very.
if you're gonna be a badass, there's always a bigger badass. Why are you here? Love you to death.
It makes sense. It makes sense for The Rock, though. I mean, that's their era.
When?
It makes sense.
No.
It makes sense. But I would rather have
Hold on, Frankie. What's up with you, bro? Go ahead.
If you making this the ghost of the bloodlines past,
That's
Undertaker ain't have shit to do with damn person. Cause Solo went. I mean, Jay went for Jimmy. Boom, check. Cena got taken out by Solo. Check. Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker.
See, I get, but
or Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar versus
Brock would have made sense.
Yes, a face-off between Brock and Brock would have been epic.
I get
that's long.
Yeah, that's a long shit.
Yes.
That's like
still,
2000.
at the same time, Roman did beat Taker.
But
I got another one for you. If he was healthy.
I want to say this one though. I was trying to get where T.O. was going on this one because Rock was saying he's the final boss, blah blah. Remember all the stories you hear on the streets was Undertaker was the judge of the damn wrestling court and all this shit. So come on, that I get that, but it it don't make no damn sense.
Thank you.
Because but I get that. But it don't make no sense because we had 3.5 years of bloodline. It should have been the ghost of fucking Christmas past, scaring Roman like all his sins coming back to bring him down, like a fight, like a movie. You have all these fucking these people that they kill in the ghosts of their souls or whatever they did come back to their conscience. It should have been like that. It was going that way, like you said, to that damn dog here. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
I was like, and then when Seth Rollins came out, why are you here? You got knocked out in 3 seconds.
And that shit was funny. That shit was funny because the Shield music hit. I was like, I got my cousin calling me talking about, did Dean Ambrose see AEW? Like, you motherfucking fool ass that shit. I hung up on him. But
I thought about it though. I was like, wait, what the fuck? But thing is, I sent in our group chat. 2 different clips, 2 different things. I was like, know what? This is another way we can sit there and look at the bloodline, look at Roman getting back into something, a storyline, because the way he did not take out Cody with that chair, he stopped and looked at Seth and hit Seth.
So
he hit him because that was payback from 10 years ago.
Yeah,
so Roman finished his story.
Roman finished his story. Yeah, Roman finished his story. He got to get someone back to him with the chair.
Roman finished his story. That was good, and that was good. What it say in fuck, what's that movie? Get a movie, Coming to America. That boy good. Rocky Marciano. That boy good.
Did you have anything else, Stormy?
Oh, the funniest thing about it, y'all is dead wrong for what y'all nicknamed Damian Priest out there on the IWC. Do you know that the trending they called this man the bisexual Undertaker?
Wait.
Wow.
Shout out to Jock Webb, because Jock Webb was the first one to call it.
Wow.
Twitter.
Wow.
Undertaker.
And you know the crazy thing, Stormy, is that I still do not believe him as being a champion. I don't
know why? You wanna know why?
No.
Because he's looked like a loser for the entire time he's had the Money in the Bank. He's looked like
But then at the same time, Seth Rollins looked like a loser at WrestleMania 31 when he cast him too.
I'm sorry. Before I end off, Seth Rollins, stay out of Becky Closet. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see you in no more elaborate outfits. It's done. It's over.
Totally agree.
I'm sick of these out. This was stupid. I didn't know what the I don't know.
It was Lord of the Rings. He was playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Last night he came out in a damn Bridezilla wedding dress, looked like somebody's old grandma coffee table. Just go back to the crazy suits. That's it. He took it too far. He started wearing heels. We get it. You're a fashionista. Stop.
What?
Stop it.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
When he came out tonight, huh?
I wish he was in our Airbnb when we saw that shit come out. Boy, it was
like
something
tonight.
else. But
I'm like Philly, the accordions, and I'm like, what is this? Stop it.
I think he really wants to wear women's dresses for some apparent reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but like he's like overdoing it now to the point where like I'm thinking that this was a drag race. Like, you know, all the people that came out there, I'm just like, okay, is this what I'm about to right.
Dumber as a mummer.
He's proving Roman Reigns, you know, that Ether promo he did, he's proving Roman Reigns right.
Mm-hmm.
Weeks ago.
He is.
Right.
I mean, and the thing is with Seth, man, like, listen, man, I'm paying attention to Seth, okay? I am. Like, bring back the Messiah Seth. Bring back the Messiah Seth. That's all. I'm done with this shit.
The best version of Seth Rollins, COVID robbed us of when he had that faction with AOP. He had
the Messiah Seth.
That's
no,
Messiah.
It was Mafia Seth. No, it was Mafia Seth. When he had AOP in the suit.
The Messiah Seth. He had the black glove. He had AOP, and he had Buddy Matthews.
In theory.
Huh? Yeah, that
was the Messiah, bro.
No, Mafia Seth had AOP.
That's the Messiah. There was no Mafia. Stormy,
Messiah.
He was a god. He was the Monday Night Messiah, bro.
Before the Monday Night Messiah, right? He was about to be.
He was never the Messiah. He was never the Mafia, bro.
Look it up.
He's not Italian.
Right? I mean,
he's not Italian.
Kevin Owens, he wasn't the Messiah yet. He became Messiah during COVID.
I was doing the back.
Before that,
I was doing the back.
He never became Mafia.
I was doing the back. I'll see you next week if I lose. Anyway, so how was you doing the back?
Wait, huh?
I don't know what he said.
Oh, okay. All right. So bring it back to topic. Okay. Was there anything else, Stormy, that you want to add?
You could tell that Pat McAfee was working everybody nerve on commentary.
He always be working on everybody's nerves.
He worked my nerves.
He always be working everybody's nerves. I mean, he did his job. I mean, shit. Like, he's supposed to be a clown. I mean, that man was cussing up a storm. I'm like, bro. You know.
Did you hear what the Rock told Cena?
Get the fuck out my ring.
Huh?
I'm in the back. He said, I'm in the back, and your ass would have gone here to my fucking ring. Now I gotta walk down here and whoop your ass.
Hilarious. All right, Angel, what you got for us?
Wait. I'm sorry. Angel,
okay. Well, hold on.
Angel, real quick, respectfully.
Fake Tribal here has a comment.
Fake Tribal?
Go ahead.
Watch your mouth. Chris, Chris, I have a quick question to ask you because this is kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
With you supporting the LGBTQ community, how was it for you to sit there and be able to scissor Anthony Bowens? Like, what was that feeling for you? And no. I'll just aside. For you,
how is that a gay thing? I don't understand that.
I wasn't asking. I wouldn't say it was a gay.
I mean, don't straight people do that? Like, why does that have to be? That makes no sense.
No, but can I fucking?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, excuse me. First of all, I didn't cuss. First of all, I didn't cuss at you.
No, stop.
I didn't cuss at. Excuse you. Why are you mad?
Order in the court.
First of all, number one, I do not know why he was getting all angry, but he needs to calm the fuck down. Cause like I was asking the question. He was like, well, how did it feel? I'm like, wait, why does this have to be a gay thing? That's why I asked him. Then he started going off at the mouth, and I'm just like, listen, if you're gonna be rude, don't bring that energy on here because this is not Thursday. We don't do that on here. So, like I said, if you're gonna ask me a question, cool, just explain yourself. But all that cussing, So go ahead, say what you gotta say.
First of all, I was going to before everybody jumped up and started doing extra stuff. They didn't even let me finish what I was going to say. Thank you very much. So yeah, everybody can go, oh, they want to. All I was asking, I was like, hey, for all that you've gone through, with us in the spaces and how everybody came at you sideways, for 2 men openly coming out and doing that, I mean, like, that's a big step. That's a big step in our direction, in the direction of podcasting and wrestling. You can laugh if you want to. I'm asking, like, how big was that for you? That's all I was asking. I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. But everybody else was sitting there doing hee ha ha. I was asking a real question, a legit question that I was like, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, because think about how many people sit there, how many people in the spaces try to tear you down, like, oh yeah, Chris is doing these type of jokes with a bunch of room for a straight guy just saying that. I'm saying that that's a big step. It wasn't trying to be funny or try to be rude or try to be malicious. I was like applauding you, like, hey, no, that's a big step in the direction forward. So how is that being disrespectful? Exactly.
I mean, I just no.
I guess I seen it a different way than you guys did. My bad.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Angel, did you? I think you were.
My
yeah.
turn?
Right.
I just want to say this: like, anytime Chris does his TikTok, everybody loves him. They love his personality and everything. So I'm not sure where you were leading, but Scissor Sisters is actually a lesbian thing, and yeah. So just a FYI.
Yeah,
but anywho, so back to WrestleMania D2. I thought it was better than night one. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I heard a rumor, don't know if it's true, that The Rock took up most of the money when it came to entrances and stuff, so that could be why everyone else was more mellow. I was expecting, like, everyone else to be elaborate. I was expecting, I don't want to say more fireworks, but just more bang for the buck, I guess. It was very mellow. I was shocked with Drew, but I was actually happy CM Punk, like, took it away from him, not gonna lie. I was kind of like a view after AEW did what they did. So it was awesome. I missed the Slammy Awards, couldn't tell you anything about them. I heard people won. Congratulations. I was asleep. Io Bailey, I thought they were great. LA Knight and AJ, I was expecting more. I actually thought AJ was going to take it with his heel turn. So now I'm kind of like, what's left with AJ? Like, at this point, where does he go from here? Like, he's just a heel and that's it. Like, LA Knight, I'm kind of expecting him to win Money in the Bank, or Gunther to win Money in the Bank. So now I'm kind of like, what's left? The main event, I was happy with it, but like with you guys, when I saw The Undertaker, I was just kind of like, like, what? So it was very one after another in the last like 10 minutes. I thought it was starting to get get stale for a moment there, but it was good. Like, congratulations, Cody. Obviously that's why they trademarked Renaissance. Now I'm like, okay, how do we go from there? But I mean, overall, I think it was good. It wasn't like great like they did in 49ers location. I think they should really do WrestleMania on the West Coast from now on, and do SmackDown or SummerSlam on the East Coast. I saw that kind of question popped up on X. I don't know how you guys feel, but it makes sense for me since it was cold as shit over there. It kind of makes sense, but then again, I'm like, I don't know, because now they're going to do probably Minnesota. Did they even announce WrestleMania for next year?
Wow, that's kind of odd, because usually they do.
I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it tomorrow, because they gonna try to redeem themselves from last year. Raw after Mania, because that was godforsaken terrible. But they're trying to redeem themselves, do bigger things. But
honestly, I'm gonna say this real quick before you continue. Because this was, I mean, let's be honest, like, overall, day one, day two, it was a little lackluster. It was a little, let's be honest. There was a couple of matches. That was kind of like, like Jay and Jimmy. We said this earlier, and even more. I really think, and you can disagree, but I really think, sorry, Minnesota, let's do Vegas. Let's redeem ourselves for WrestleMania 41.
Yeah, so I guess that's the energy that I have, and this is an open discussion, so we're not going in order. I think what the best experience that I got was being with Antonio, his wife, and his son. And we were like, just listen, my feet still hurt, my calves still hurt. You know, all that standing up. And shout out to Hog. Hog is probably one of the best indie promotions I've seen. And I've heard a lot about them. And yes, they are. Their reputation speaks for itself. I cannot believe they actually went outside and they started suplexing each other on other cars that had nothing to do with the match. It was just insane. It was like a mob that just went outside, and it was just fucking insane. But overall, like WrestleMania itself, you know, night 1 and night 2, I'm sorry, it's just it's forgettable. I can definitely tell you that, you know, and the matches were good. They were. The celebrities, I loved it. The Black Power, loved it. Just it didn't do me no favors. If that makes sense, anybody can take it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta ask you, since I know you brought this up like before, and just to go slightly off topic, but I was at the 2300 being there on Swanson and Britner. Yeah.
It was fucking dope, bro. Like, that was one of the best experiences that I've had since when we was in Philly. Philly has a deep, rich, like, wrestling culture, and just to stand by that building, it was really cool. I loved it.
Did you go to Tony Luke's, just for the record? Because I don't know if anybody ever goes to this, but if y'all ever buy Swanson and Rittner, that Tony Luke's just a couple hundred yards away from there. Yo, if y'all go in there, y'all will actually see. All right, this may be the last time I was there, but it was like they had like old ECW pictures up in there. It was like all of like, I know Public Enemy was there. I know Fred Seed was there. And it's like Tommy. Well, of course, Dreamer's there because you know he loves.
We saw Tommy Dreamer like randomly get out of a car, and he did not have any license plates at all.
Within the
no bullshit.
Within the first 15 minutes we was there, I picked him up from the airport and we went to the stadium, and we took up pictures, did the videos and stuff. And we on our way. We were trying to go to the Suplex Wrestling store and try to catch it there because they open an extra hour. So we're trying to get there, and that's a journey in itself. But anyway, that's another story. But we got the red light. I look over to the left. I see Tommy Dreamer taking pictures. I say, "Yo, that's Tommy Dreamer." He looked. We roll our windows down. We want to say something. He gets to a car. This dude right here said, "What's his license plate number?" I look. There's no license plate.
No, don't make me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
So we was late at the store. The store's closed. We only had the people that was in there. They was buying stuff, whatever. So I said, "Fuck it, let's go by Swanson. Swanson's not that far." He didn't know who was going there. Went there. They had a wrestling show going on while we was in there. While I was outside, and there it is, like 23 right there. But the store you talk about is still there, but it was closed. So like it's at the corner, so it was closed, and we was just like right there.
Now my jollies, meeting Will Hobbs. Not only me and him at WrestleCon, my nigga, like when I left, in actuality, it was 3:00 in the morning, and I don't wake up that early at all. So I'm at the airport, and I'm getting in line and shit, and I'm like delirious, and I'm trying to find my wallet, and trying to find everything else. I look up, Will Hobbs is like walking towards me, and I said, "It was nice meeting you, Mr. Hobbs." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You too," you know, blah, blah, blah. So then I see him. I was just like, why in the fuck did I just say that? because I just seen him again. So now we're talking and we, having a conversation. And I forgot that today was Sunday, not Saturday. I said, "Hey, ain't you supposed to go to Collision?" He said, "No, I'm going home." I said, "Oh, it is Sunday. Oh, okay, cool." So then he sees me again and he looking dead at my t-shirt. And I asked him, I just said, so like, what's your plans, like, as far as like, going, like, do you have any interest on like doing other work like outside of AEW? You know what I'm saying? We were sitting there and we was talking for a little bit and he was just like, I'm just going to keep grinding or whatever. I told him, I said, he deserves to be AEW champion, but he just being disrespected. And then also I talked to Jonathan Gresham. That was a deep conversation. That was one of the deepest conversations I had, and I also talked to Joy Grace too, because she confronted me about that low blow punch into the clitoris, and I told her that was actually me that asked you that question, like, do you want the funny side or do you want me to give you the professional side? She's really sweet. She's really cool. But Jonathan Gresham,
I love
Jonathan Gresham, he knew maybe 5 minutes into the conversation that I was really about business and I really wanted to interview him. And I told him, I really want to interview you. But he does not like journalists at all. He thinks that all journalists are like the same, that they sit back and they just flip their words and then put out their words mixed in with what they said on the interview and just like distort it. And I told him, I said, I totally feel you on that, but on my podcast, on our brand, we really want to know your story. We're not interested on getting like, clickbaits or anything like that of the sort. And we were talking for at least a good 20 minutes, and Antonio went ahead and left him and Demetrius, but I digress.
Listen, I got footage. I let him talk, and I'm gonna be very disrespectful. Jordan Grace is a big bitch. That's
she is.
TV does no justice for her. Her arms is as big as my head.
I know she's huge. She does bodybuilding stuff.
Huge.
So I know she's huge.
She is huge. Yes.
I'm a pump for nothing.
She's huge.
Ryan Gresham has no neck at all.
Not at all. But he is swole as fuck. But he's a little bit not standoffish, because I actually literally had a conversation with him. And I could tell he was enjoying it because we was like, going back and forth. The one person that I could not stand at all that really put a very big sour, taste in my mouth was Max Caster. I don't like that man. I don't. He's a bitch.
Off the internet every day he gets.
For no reason. And I said,
stay away.
Now, going back to T.O.'s comment. So, I get what you were saying, but for me, the way you asked, like, I guess your delivery was a little bit maybe off, I guess. See, I'm just going to point this out to you. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about me. I can care less. I've been ridiculed all my life. Bro, I've been ridiculed all my life. The last thing that I care about is anyone that's on Twitter, Facebook, or anything like that trying to judge me because of my gayness. I can care less. I said, but they won't say that shit in my face, so that's why I'm not worried about it. But him, that was legendary. Just to scissor his ass. I mean, bro, he was super dope, and I even whisper in his ear that I appreciate what he is doing for the gay community.
I see how you looking there, brother.
Wait, because we was afraid to approach.
What is wrong with you, Stormy? Are you okay?
We was afraid to approach him. We was walking around.
We were
walking around, and he was talking to Blue Meanie, and then Matt Caster was right there, and I said, "Yo, I dare to go over there and scissor him." And then Demetrius like, "Yeah, I dare to go over there and scissor him." He's like, "I'll go over there and do it." We're over there, did it, had a nice little conversation. I tried to record it, and Max like, "Hey, don't record." I was like, "I'm recording my boy. I ain't recording you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but like, because you obviously is talking with Blue Meanie. And then Anthony was just like ready for some conversation. So I just talked to him. I just said, "Hey, what's going on, bro?" But yeah, Max Caster is an asshole, and yes,
Yep.
my opinion about him definitely changed after that meeting. Yes, most
I'm not trying to be mean, but I hope they separate the acclaims and Anthony goes on his own way to be successful. Because Max, I just feel like
he is
as
very
much as
toxic. He's
at
very
the
toxic.
beginning, I love them together. After seeing his display all over social media and the way he's acting, it's just unprofessional. And to
Totally
me,
agree.
it kind of brings Anthony down when it's not necessary. And that man needs to shine. Like he's awesome.
He's literally night and day. I mean, both of them. They're like literally night and day. Like
Yeah.
Anthony is highly professional, very cool, very down to earth. Like Anthony is not approachable at all. The way he gave people side looks or whatever, I'm just like, dude, that's not cool, bro. Like, I mean, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here at all. I say I'm not like one of them ones where I'm gonna come up to you, be disrespectful, and then I said what I said about Caster, and then this stupid ass dude that was on my post the day before yesterday, he was talking about maybe it was your approach. I said, how in the fuck was my approach? So I just literally just come up to you and I'll wait for you to get done talking to somebody else because I'm not rude like that. And this man is like being just like it just I didn't like that shit. That's the only downside to my trip. That's it.
But could you maybe switch up a bit?
Sure, go ahead.
Now, I want to say that Yelton stand to deliver. Yo,
that was mid too.
Yeah.
Hate to say it was mid.
It had moments.
But it was mid.
I think
I have to agree.
I think the moments of it was some stars that was being made on that show. No one, I mean, honestly, let's keep it real. No one that thought Dijak, who's also a good hand, Dijak, Briggs, and Overfeather was to me the match of the night.
Yeah.
That chair shot, that was crazy. Like when he threw him into Obey, I was like, oh my god, like someone's walking out with whiplash right there. Like, holy crap. But I mean, I have to agree, like there's just a lot of I watched it after night one and I was disappointed. Like again, I was expecting more bang. Like I thought the Thea match, I don't know her name, the one in there with green and black, she was botching up a storm, like missing moves or wasn't connecting in the moves, and it just seemed like it ended abruptly and super quick after she put her in the chicken wing, and it was just like, or I'm sorry, the Black Widow, and it was just crazy. Like I was expecting more out of it, and then the Mellow match, I thought they would take a moment like how Sasha and Bianca did. Like I thought they would take a moment and like embrace the crowd and like stand there for a minute, because let's be honest, that was incredible for them to main event it, and then it just kind of fell flat.
Wait, Stormy, are you trying to say something, or did you not pay your bill?
I think he's trying to tell T.O. been doing this the whole time. He's been waiting for his turn.
Oh,
my bad.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, I didn't even see his hand up. Go ahead.
I was doing this. I was 20 points.
I mean, he could just interject. Go ahead.
I mean, Enforcer knows what 212 means. 212 is talk.
I mean, you do know how to raise your hand, like instead of just having it in the corner.
I was trying to be respectful.
I know that's really hard for you to do. I mean, I get it, but you know,
hard for me to do. Yeah.
No, continue.
No,
continue.
I wasn't hard for me because I am really respectful.
Okay.
So a few housekeeping things. I have reached out to Will Hobbs, and Will Hobbs has his manager or whoever handles his publicist has said Will Hobbs doesn't do a lot of media, but if he feels that it's the right time, he will reach back out to us. And then before your meeting with Caster, I have gotten like kind of like a feeling from him, and the response I got from him, I was like, all right, cool. I won't reach out back out to you. As into Jordan Grace's response, I got some kind of response, but then not really. So it's something that I've had been constantly trying to figure out my own self on my own side. But
I would just focus on Will Hobbs because
I'm doing a whole because I reach out to a lot of, you know me, I'm behind the scenes. I do a lot of emails, a lot of messages. So I mean, I've gotten a lot of responses, and some people are asking for money. And I'm like, you're not
okay.
money on. So I've been really in my own element. But when it comes down to a lot of things that you guys said is like, we come down to like Roxanne. Like Roxanne is a product of Booker T's camp, and she's still dealing with a lot of work. Come back from that injury too. I'm not giving her no excuse because she was botching a lot of things that she would normally before the injury was hitting perfectly. So it threw me off. I'm watching like, what the hell? And Braun Breaker. If y'all don't understand, that man is like a I know this is night one, but that man is like a hurricane by his goddamn self. That man's a hurricane. That man's scary. He's scary.
I gotta say this.
That dude is Rick and Scott in one body.
Yeah,
it's scary. It's scary. It's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah,
like TV does no justice how fast that motherfucker run those ropes. Like I'm like, what the? My fucking camera cannot catch him. I'm like, no, what? Fuck it. I just take a picture. I just, fuck it.
And my thing is, Angel, I heard your comment about how people on TikTok love Chris and whatnot, and they do. Chris is an amazing persona. He has charisma unlike no other. I mean, I ain't choking this man's ego, no diddy, but
no doubt.
Has nobody in our group, in our core group, has taken any strays, bullets, the way that Stormy and I have off of the spaces. And Stormy can commit to that. Nobody has taken any strays as much as we have taken, and we're not back for our brother because that's our brother. And I will always go back for my best friend. I slept on this man's couch for how many days, Chris? A week, almost a whole week. So, like what you say is valid. They love him out there, but no one has taken the strays that we have. The reason why I was bringing that up because that was one of the strays that I've taken personally from our spaces. So for me saying that, it was like it's a big step forward from what we have taken. What I have taken is a big step for that community. That's really
first of all, like I appreciate you taking up for me, and I do appreciate that. My whole thing is like you're not obligated to, but I do appreciate your loyalty, you and Stormy and everybody else that like want to slander me or whatever. But the thing about it is that
I never slander you.
No. I'm talking about the people that slander me. That's what I was saying. I said that yes, them people that and I'm still hopefully you don't deal with them because I know my black ass don't. I'm at the point of my life right now, like I care about wrestling, and I just really want to just get the news out there, like to the point where, hey, they can come to #Heels for Life and we can just tell them anything, you know what I'm saying, and get our story out there. The thing is, it's like people dislike me because, yeah, I'm a gay man that is fucking successful and pulling bitches, pulling niggas, and anytime I want to. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling people, I don't have to come out to people and tell them that, hey, I'm gay and I like wrestling. I know how to carry myself accordingly. And I think a lot of people like don't like that shit. They're envious of that. They was like, well, why can't I be as successful as Chris and #Heels for Life? You know what I'm saying? Like me, that means that I'm doing something. If they slandering me to you, that means I'm doing something. That means that they're hating. And that part, I don't give a fuck about. I can care less.
Facts.
You know,
I'm the same way.
I respect that, but in the same sense, if they're coming towards us, and the fact that we're stepping up for you, be like, hey, you know what? You're entitled to your own opinion, and you're entitled to that, and it's fine that you're entitled to that opinion, but you're not going to talk about my best friend that I call that who is the godfather of my children. You know what I mean? And I should stand for you. And after I say that, they stop it. But it's the fact that, you know what? I'm going to stand up for mines. You know what I mean? So the reason why I said what I said about the whole Anthony Bones thing, when I saw that for the first time, I was like, this is big. Because this sit there and validates what Stormy and I had been doing on Twitter for not just for our friend, not just for the face of our product. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying towards that situation, but I couldn't get that out before everybody decided they wanted to sit there and throw all kind of weird shit out. But
it was like I say, it was your delivery was a little bit messy, but I get what you were saying.
The thing is, but I wasn't able to finish. Like nobody allowed you guys didn't allow me to finish saying what I was saying. That's the whole.
But
thing.
now that you cleared it up, I get what you're saying. Like,
but now it makes sense, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Makes sense.
That's all I want. Okay.
Yes. So let me move on to something else. So this is an item I wanted to talk with you guys about. Me and Enforcer was talking about this. I believe this was the start of WrestleMania week. Once again, I don't like to talk about this, but I guess this is an appropriate time to talk about this, about T for Tat, the tribalism shit, you know, the whole thing with CM Punk. CM Punk really needs to sit the fuck down somewhere. He really do. Because, like, number one, if you are not in AEW, why are you still talking about that company? If you do not like a certain person in AEW, why are you talking about them? Why are you going on a known toxic podcast talking up a storm? Now, in response, the Young Bucks said that they have the sources, or more so the video, saying that when he choked out Jack Perry. So, and then, you know, everybody talk about, oh, well, why does he have to do that? Why does he? But then yet you were the same person that was sitting up there and talk about, oh, what CM Punk was saying, I was saying for the longest, and I believe in him. But as soon as a response is coming from the AEW camp, it's a problem. So that's why I be telling people, if you do not want to open up that Pandora's box, I suggest you keep that shit closed. Because once that shit opens, you will not be able to reopen that bitch up. All kind of cans of worms is going to come out, and motherfuckers going to be like, well, I didn't know that they was going to say it, but if you were to shut the fuck up, that shit wouldn't have never happened. Okay, Stormy, then Breeze. Go ahead.
The issue is that media always helps out with this tribalism. Case in point, like you said, with CM Punk, he got the questions, and I know that CM Punk gonna go into it and dive into it. Next up, Jade Cargill got interviewed. First thing out their mouth, hey Jay, how you doing? So what happened to AEW? Why didn't they do you right? Why didn't AEW? If it's somebody, they leave WWE and they go somewhere else, the questions are different. It's hey, what do you think happened in the other company? They say other company. They don't go, hey, what happened to WWE? What happened to WWE? It's always, hey, what do you think?
Shout out. Hey, well, hold on. I got to do a shout out. Shout out to D Naps. I believe that's Shati. I forgot what's his name. What's the name? X. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I am so tired. D. I am so sorry. I am so tired. Auntie's ex-boyfriend in that storyline. What is his name? What's his name, y'all? Ashanti. I know Ashanti, but what's the other one? Tiberius. That's what. You know what? I'm tired. I still remember his name. Y'all motherfuckers is not. Y'all is useless. Okay. Right. Anyway, continue.
Okay. So, it's always.
You got it.
Sorry, Tiberius. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
that's the love monster. That's the monster. I don't know if y'all watch Big Mouth, but he was one of those love monsters.
Oh,
He was a big mouth.
Listen, I'm gonna just tell you this right
Yo,
now. I am a big
so
fan of
Tiberius,
yours, but don't be going around slanging dick in New York. It's dirty there.
so Tiberius, I will reach out to you personally, and we'll talk and get you on the show because I need to hear your version of the story and hear what's going on further with you because you are from the situation and beforehand. Your character and your persona has fucking shot forward. So we need to talk to you, and I will reach out to you personally, and we'll get to you. I promise you. You got my word. I'm the HR of Heroes for Life.
But I mean, there was a lot of people that enjoyed WrestleMania, which that is not the issue. The issue is that how limited is this? Is Triple H? Okay. Let me just say this because I don't want people getting up on me. Okay, you wasn't.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that you finished. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you saw Tiberius and you started snapping. You stopped.
Yeah.
But no, this is the last thing.
My bad. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's like CM Punk not help but throw subliminal shots at AEW the entire time he had a live mic in his hand. They said, we got a record breaker. Oh, is they gonna make you want to get a tattoo? Will Ospreay talked about how he got the All In numbers tattooed. Oh, such and such happened. Oh, is there money this moment? Like, dude, we get it. You left. So now the Young Bucks said, all right, bet. You want to play the victim? Watch this. Because I still believe wholeheartedly CM Punk started it. In my heart of hearts, I believe that man choked out Jack Perry 1,000% because he's done this before. We've seen him do this before. Him and Cody Rhodes are two snakes. They're politicians.
Indeed.
What Cody Rhodes looked like tonight took me back to 2020 when Trump won because he got everybody tricked. Oh, my story. If I hear story one more, I don't even tell my kids bedtime stories no more because of Cody Rhodes. I get tired of hearing stories.
You are so extra.
Done with stories.
You are so stupid, and it's not your fault either. It's not your fault.
Tell me, go read them the never-ending story in Hush.
Then stand and deliver. I'm gonna finish my story. Trick, when have you talked about a story? Shut up.
Trick, you know what? I had to say this shit about Trick, but I don't see anything remotely even attractive or appealing about Trick. Trick is really weird looking, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing really special about him. Like
Lash says differently. Lash thinks he's a hunky chocolate. So
I mean, she looked like that she'll suck any type of dick anyway. Whatever.
Whoa.
Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry.
No, this is what I was gonna say though. Did they not communicate on what the theme of their match was gonna be? Because Trick Williams came out as a boxer, but Carmelo Hayes was Killmonger. Like, yeah, it didn't flow. Like normally, like remember Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, you got Heaven and Hell.
Yep.
You normally got light, dark, anti-hero versus a hero. We had Killmonger versus Rocky. What did somebody get I need to know what happened because it didn't flow. Normally
it's Melo's fault.
That's the things.
It works.
I'm sorry, but
went the wrong way. Interest. The cameraman like, all right, good job. No, go right. Oh shit, my bad.
The thing about Trick is like just like Carmelo. We watch these dudes evolve from what we said. In fact, Chris, you remember my son was watching the playlist that was on YouTube when they first showed Trick and all that stuff. And the one thing Trick got is he could work the mic. The dude could talk on the mic. That's one thing.
I can agree with.
That's one thing he got. And people, it's still wrestling fans still to this day engage in those that can work the mic. Like, come on, let's keep it real. Rock, what do you remember more about Rock? His promos, his catchphrases, or his wrestling matches?
Promos.
Okay.
More than anything.
So they still work in today's wrestling. Trick works with the mic. he works his way to the main event. He talked his way to the main event. He stayed in the bright light with Carmelo, who was working his ass off as champion of the North American NXT Championship. And it was a good story, but there's just one problem. And you talked about this. It's that fucking finishing move, because that shit. Carmelo ran to the knee. It's like a midget running to a fist. You know, I mean, but he got a long way to go. You know, we already know Carmelo. He's on the way to my main roster. Not disrespecting Trick. Yes, he has improved from when he used to. He's improving while we looking. He's like the male version of Jay Carter in AEW.
Yeah, because
we're watching.
You know what else hurts?
Go ahead.
Think about it. We're watching him wrestle. He never wrestled nowhere else before then.
Nope. Hey, you know what else also hurts? Yeah, I just got to do this because since even though I like Trick, I ain't gonna lie, but there's one thing that also hurts him. That Booker T likes him. Because I'm like, when the theme song be playing and Booker T be going, what?
I got to disagree with you on that because Roxy is his student, and Roxy is over. Like, what if we was in that crowd? They was chanting Roxy.
But see, here's the thing. About Booker T. See, Booker T will flow with you if you go around and you have a clitoris. Because I mean, look at Amber Moon. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, it's either you're not as black as him, or if you light skinned, he doesn't like you. He clearly doesn't like The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a couple of times he was throwing like, you know, subliminal shots to The Rock for like no apparent reason and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the comment he said Trick came from Booker T school. I didn't even know that.
That's right, because he was from Reality Wrestling.
And yes, we are reading your comments, Jesus. Yes, we are.
I thought he was from the tryouts that they had.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He
yeah. My bad.
He was a tryout. I mean, he went to Booker's T school and he was a guest on the Reality or Championship Wrestling. But I thought he was a tryout guy.
Because he was there with Dwight Howard when Dwight Howard was there.
Oh God!
Oh, see, I didn't know that he was part of that class. See, I didn't know that.
Remember that class when Paul Heyman was like, everybody got concussions except for a few of them. Trick was in that class.
Oh,
damn.
Oh,
okay.
But if I could go back to tribalism and stuff, this shit's as old as time because like if social media was around then, God help us when WCW and Monday Night Wars was happening.
But see, here's the thing, though. See, I think like back then, like we had our favorites, and like I know I had my favorite. My favorite was WWE, like hands down. And anybody that asked me, "Hey, do you watch WCW?" I said no. Like in my older years, like, you know, when I had to go back and I had to research when we were talking about like WCW stars, matches, and so forth, you know, I had to sit down and had to watch it. WCW was just not my cup of tea at all. And even to this day, I still think that company was very basic as fuck. And I just didn't care for it. But they also had the ingredients to put down WWE once and for all. They just didn't have the heads that were smart enough to do it. But I digress. Now, going back to the whole tribalism shit. In 2024, there is a animosity that is like not being talked about. And this is coming from podcasters. This is coming from wrestlers. This is coming from promoters. Anybody, including Bubba Ray. It's really funny that this man is always talking really nice about the WWE. And then we see him at fucking WrestleMania. That is why I don't like that bitch ass nigga. I don't like him because number one, you always when it's using your favor, when it's in your favor, you are the main motherfucker that sit back and always want to talk nice or whatever. And the reason how I know this is because New Jack said the same thing about Bubba Ray. And I'm just like, there's a pattern with this motherfucker. I said, listen, Devon is cool, but that motherfucker, I don't like. He's a brown noser for a reason. And that's why
There's
I can't stand him.
tribalism within AEW, Chris. There's tribalism there.
Wait. One at a time. Who's going first? I'm sorry.
Andrew was. Go ahead, Andrew.
There's tribalism within AEW as well. Look at Dave Meltzer. Look at Sean Stapp.
Of course.
Wrestlers Ops. That entire thing is against WWE. It goes both ways. And I've tried saying this before, and I'm hoping that you'll let me say it goes both ways. That's what makes me upset, is because people are like, oh, she's just WWE. No, I'm a wrestler fan. I'm a wrestling fan, period. I watch everything. I talk about it all. Both sides. I've tried saying this before. Like, did CM Punk do horrible shit? Yes. But you know what's funny is I'm saying this, and you're gonna get mad at me, and it's okay. I'm gonna love you at the end of the day. Tony Khan had the same opportunity as CM Punk. He could go on the Young Bucks IG. He can start his own page. He can speak anytime he wants. He can do anything that they do now. He can hop on social media. The Young Bucks YouTube page that I heard is now gone. He can go on Kenny Omega's Twitch and talk all he wants. He chooses not to. Now, because CM Punk spoke, by the way, he kept his mouth silent through the whole entire thing. Yes, he could have been quiet as still, but he wouldn't have chose the opportunity to talk. And now they go, oh, we have footage. I highly doubt there's any footage, to be honest with you. It's a ploy. They haven't hit 1 million viewers without him. With him, they hit 1 million. They have not hit 1 million in ratings. Everything has been below 800,000. And I'm not wrong. It's out there. I'm just saying they are using it as a ploy. And it is a petty Betty. Granted, it's been tit for tat. And it's been tit for tat. Hold on. It's been tit for tat on both sides. It's disgusting. They both need to move on at the end of the day.
They're not.
But you can't say, exactly. But you can't say, like, so he spoke. Let it go. Move on.
But no one told you to speak, my darling. No one told. No.
Permission.
Hold on. You're right. You're right. You're right. You don't need permission. But at the same time, do not be on that tribalism BS. If you do not want that smoke, I advise you to shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing.
Here's the thing.
If you know, wait. I'm not done.
I'm sorry. They had Edge go out there. Did they not? They had Edge go out there.
We're not talking about Edge. Let's stay on the topic. It's not.
All along. CM Punk opened it. And then what happened? Tony Khan said, Edge, please go out there and do a speech. He went out there and he cut a 20-minute promo. All the fans were like, what the hell is this?
Then guess what?
After the show, FTR went out there and they cut another 20-minute promo. And here we are again.
Because like I said, for every action, there's a reaction. I don't understand what people don't understand about that. If you think that I'm not going to come for you after you just came for me, you are out of your fucking mind. I'm sorry. Because my whole thing is, CM Punk knew what the fuck he was doing when he went on Hernani's podcast. He knew what he was doing. He could have focused on WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, let's talk about fucking Triple H. Why the fuck Triple H is even going? Why is Triple H even going after Will Ospreay? Here is the problem. The problem is that you claim that you are this number one company that just did what's that 140,000 like in 2 days. Why the fuck you could have got Will Ospreay?
Did he say his name?
Can I finish? You didn't have to. He was literally talking about Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay was just literally said that he needs a light schedule. How the fuck you gonna say, oh well, because he needs a light schedule, I don't need you. Why are you so upset? Why?
He didn't even say his name. That's the problem, is that people just put assumptions in there. If he asks a question and he makes it vague, it's like automatic, like, oh, he's talking about so and so. That's the problem with the fans, is you guys, like, there's assumptions being made. Like, it's just assumptions. He didn't say his name.
Stormy, go ahead.
Actually, it was the gentleman to the right of me holding the baseball bat that needed to go.
No. He said he looked like he's too violent. Okay, go ahead.
I
This is what I
tried.
was gonna say. When it comes to like,
thank you, Angel, for acknowledging me. I appreciate you.
I'm not acknowledging you. I'm saying you had your hand up.
But you
There's
did.
a difference.
I love it.
Oh,
And
Lord.
Jesus Paul, I agree with you completely, homie. Thank you.
no, but this what I was gonna say was you can tell how stuff go if WWE is going after somebody. For example, when Shinsuke Nakamura was getting his push, Okada, Io Sky gets the title, Julia. Seth Rollins, the type of matches he was doing was favoring a Will Ospreay type match. So that's how sometimes you can assume who they're going after, whether it's not. We saw factions starting to come along. They tried to bring over the Bullet Club when they were going to it. You could tell what they're trying to do when they start shifting towards that hard nosed edge to keep a Sheamus satisfied, to keep a Drew satisfied. You've seen it. Other guys, they'll do it the other way. Oh, let me go tease me leaving so I can get more money. AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar. It happens all the time. So for us to go like, oh, you can tell who he's talking about, it's because somebody like me, I know the way you're doing it, what you're trying to do. It's like, case in point, Jinder Mahal. He won the title for what? They had signed that new deal with India. Now we have an Indian champion. Boom. All right, let's go wrap this up. Let's get this thing going. Okay, yeah, whatever. Bye. Okay, bye.
Now what Jesus just said. He said low key WWE has a Will Ospreay, which is they're fucking pushing Ricochet with a proper gimmick. Listen, first of all, the only way that man is going to get pushed if he shows his asshole to the public again. No cap, no pause, and please don't spit out your water. My whole thing is Ricochet is dead and buried. I don't care. I don't even give a damn if he's fucking the best ring announcer ever. He's lost and he's never going to go anywhere. And that's just literally the bottom line.
He's exactly where he needs to be. He's a top mid-card star. Right before he gets to the main event, you got to go through Ricochet. He's exactly where he's at. Because where was his energy at when Ricochet was getting this push? Remember he was coming out dressed up as Nightwing? Where was y'all at then? When he had that feud with AJ Styles?
Was that like 3 years ago? But who's counting?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I think it was during the pandemic.
He had his match with Brock Lesnar. Ricochet has had his moments. Let's give these moments to other guys. Case in point, why did Sami Zayn get another moment? Now
let's talk about that.
Because
Sami
Zayn had 3 moments last year. He had his big deal when he came, the moment in Riyadh. Okay, the Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. That's 3 moments in 1 year. Now this year, they let him redo Rocky 4. That should have been Chad Gable. This is the year of the Olympics. This is the Olympics. You have your Olympian. The man daughter cried. Gunther laughed in his daughter's face. Sami Zayn, your son did not care. He kept saying, where are my headphones? I want to go watch cartoons. Why are you not on TV? Why are you kissing me, Daddy? You've never kissed me, Dad. Where's my tablet? I know that look. I got 3 boys. I know the look when I'm trying to get my boys to have a lovely moment and they like, stop it. Bluey is on. Get out my face. That's what his son did. My cartoons is on. Why you not on TV? They forced this moment on us that we did not need. I know y'all in Philadelphia. Sami Zayn is not Rocky. He is a Canadian Muslim. He's
a Canadian Muslim that drives Ubers.
He had 3. Listen to me. Sami Zayn had 3 once-in-a-lifetime moments in 1 calendar year. He got accepted back into Saudi Arabia. Elimination Chamber in his hometown. Down the Usos at WrestleMania.
Now,
down Gunther.
Now, yeah, we stay on that real quick. Okay, so Mr. T.O., it seems like that you want to, you want to show your pipe. I mean, your baseball bat. Did you have anything that you want to say, sir?
Actually, I was doing advertising to my big brother Flip Washington. Shout out to Flip Washington and Juno. They have the hottest softball bats in the industry right now. But
you want to show that on the wrestling podcast? I don't understand that.
Hey, you know what? We were just on a Pornhub podcast just not too long ago. So, I mean, what are we really doing?
You know what? Theo's just getting
Touche.
I'm telling lies.
Touche.
If you're gonna cross promote, let's cross promote. But
Touche.
But honestly, what everybody's saying is true. Everybody's saying there are real facts. But at the end of the day, we're in a new era. We're in a whole new different waters that the past were never doing. We're sitting there watching 3 beautiful African American women wrestle with Wingstop as their sponsor. You watch.
See, that was so disrespectful, bro.
Wait. It gets better. We had 2 twin brothers whose father is known doing stink face, and the sponsor was Dude Wipes.
Yo.
Oh, you're forgetting. My Latino match was sponsored by Latina Orange Juice.
We all know that I am a softball motherfucking player. You've been witness to that. So why not get us a softball sponsor? Let me get us some money or something towards our way.
I think there's enough balls on this platform right now. I don't think we need any more.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm surrounded by it right now. I'm good.
Yes.
There's enough sticks in the whole entire platform.
I guess since you're new here, so I'll let you.
She's new to you, not to us.
No. Regardless of the fact, she's new to our show.
No, she new to you. She's been on here before.
I battled Joe.
How many times have I? How many times has she been here? And have I been here? I digress. In the words of
no, but when you wasn't here, this is your first time meeting her, sir.
Chris, again, drive her ambulance if you want to. But I have been here and I have done the work and I have proved I have done the work.
I know what this is. Times. He feels unloved because there's a woman up here. I get it.
But
I didn't say you did. But anyway,
I do gotta bring up something Angel brought up that I forget what it is. Who sponsored those Agua Frescas again? And then sponsored the Rey Mysterio Andrade matchup or whatever.
All I know is I saw Spanish going across, and I'm like, no, they did not do this to my people. Like they did not do this to them.
That would be Coke. Reese, that would be Coke. Coca-Cola.
All right.
So okay. I think this didn't come from you. Okay, so my friend just messaged me that I guess Triple H, everybody in the locker room, whatever, was congratulating Cody on now being the new face of WWE, whatever. And he said this. He said he put the WWE title on a AEW original. Yeah, and they say that AEW has no influence. See, the thing is, this is how WWE does. They gotta be the most pettiest fucking company in the whole entire industry. See, they won't tell you that they're talking about you, but they will do secret little shit like this right here. But the thing about it is that Cody is just a turncoat like Triple H, just like CM Punk, and that's good that he got the WWE Championship. It's just bad that this man ran away from AEW. Did everybody and their mama is turning this narrative as, oh well, it was getting bad and it was getting really bad and he had to leave or whatever. But guess what? You decide to go back to a company that this man rapes, women for kicks. So I mean, I don't get it. Oh yeah, we are.
Hold on, but there's something about Cody. Oh, hold on, wait. Cody Rhodes is proof. Huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Cody was proof that I tried it and I failed. Let me go back because he tried to be the head creative. Oh, let me pitch this line, and then it didn't work. Remember, he did the whole wrestler versus boxer angle, and everybody was like, "This is stupid. This doesn't make any sense."
10 minutes.
Oh, okay. He was like, Okay. If I lose, I can no longer go for the world title. Oh crap! I just really booked myself into a hole, huh? Then along came that contract. I could get how many fireworks? Oh man! Oh boy! Over there. He came back.
So,
So what
so
happened to supporting wrestlers in their decision and ending the tribalism at least here?
oh, so
What happened
we're
to
doing that.
hold on a second. But what
Oh,
happened to like supporting wrestlers and their
No, no.
decision on where they wish to go? Because I
unless
don't
unless they're
understand
your
that.
favorites. Unless
Hold on.
they're
Can I
your
answer?
favorites.
No,
Answer her?
because
Oh yes.
because for me, like this is where like I feel like it needs to stop. Because for me, being a wrestling fan, I was supporting with Malachi Bike went to AEW. I was
Mm-mm.
supportive when Buddy went over there as well. I was
Mm-mm.
supportive when everybody else traveled over there and wanted to make a difference. I didn't sit there and bash them on the internet or say, hey,
So
whatever, you can't do that. Like in the end, like it's their decision on where they choose to go. And if
can I answer
you
her?
want, which I would like AEW to continue to succeed in their own mindset, they need to be petty at the end of the day back and forth because that's going to build ratings for both television.
But
Oh,
you know what?
AEW
See,
said
you
this,
understand that.
WWE said this. Yeah, but
You understand.
that's
You
where
understand that.
I feel like I like need to speak up and say that louder if I need to. Like, yeah, the whole like it just I don't understand this mentality of like
So
if we're going to be on the podcast like this, like shouldn't we be the narrative to make the change into this new era for wrestling?
no,
I
but hold
do,
on,
but
hold on,
see,
wait,
but
wait,
the
wait, wait.
let me get that one, and then I'm gonna give you the mic.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is, Angel, is that is easier said than done. Okay, because I can be talking until I'm blue in the fucking face. Okay, and I'm black as fuck. So blue, that yeah, I can't change. I can't turn into the fucking beast on X-Men. I can't. But the thing about it is that I refuse to acknowledge stupidity. I'm not because what you said was actually true. It's true.
Yeah.
My whole thing is like people really need to understand being petty is great for television, but the pettiness that I see in the IWC is going to another level. This is animosity. Every fucking day on my timelines, it's like, well, AEW can't get to 1 million views, and and why their seats are
I
not
see it
being
as well.
you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing
Yeah.
is that are you focused on the wrestling or are you focused on the company's
They're
destruction?
focused on both. It's on both right now because instead of Tony Khan, which you have to at one point though, in regards to business essence, if if they make a mockery of this so-called footage, then that means there's a problem in there. Like they're using this as a storyline, and to keep it going, it's gross at this point.
I don't
I'm
think it's a
telling you now.
storyline.
If we don't see footage coming out, real footage, not doctrine, not made up timeline, not a freaking like cinematic story that they just like, you know, Undertaker's gonna pop up there. I'm talking real fucking footage of the CCTV thing that they're talking about. Then there's a problem. And I hope at the end of the day, it comes down to this. Tony Khan, at the end of the day, should have been a boss, period. He should have fired CM Punk at the end of the day. He should tell the Young Bucks enough already with this character. Do a job and let's stop this shit. Let's put the nail in the coffin. Because at this point, we are how many months out since this incident happened? And I agree with Jesus in here saying Morrow should have been a champion. People like he could have had him as a champion. He hasn't. Like let's be honest. AEW is a mess. WWE is trying to turn a page. We can't keep going back. Oh, Vince did this. He's gone. He's gone. He has allegations. You know what? I hope the trial nails his coffin as well and he never comes back. They're really trying to turn a page. We can't bounce back at this point and blame Vince for anything.
I disagree. I disagree with that, but I'm gonna let you have that one. Stormy, go ahead, and then we'll go to Reese. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say so. Nobody's bashing Cody Rhodes. My issue with Cody Rhodes is keep it real. You left because you booked yourself into a hole you could not get yourself out of, and then you saw the light about the whole. Oh crap!
Did you not see AEW Access? I'm just asking, Stormy. Did you not watch that?
I did watch it. Cody Rhodes was going to be what the Miz is to USA, but for TNT. That's what he was at. He was on every single show that they had, right or wrong.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes did not want to be world champion. There was more going on behind the scenes than you realize. Is my point. He was happy being a mid card and holding the TNT belt. He's the same as Bryan Danielson. He wanted to build a company and have solid matches. He did not want to be world title at that point.
Okay, so was Cody not becoming the face of TNT? Yes or no?
Oh, in regards to the belt? Yes.
No, not the belt. The network. Cody Rhodes was on half of every single show they had. He was on that big talent show they had. He was about to be on another show that was coming. He was on all the shows.
He was building AEW at that point. It's only a 5-year-old company. He had to be on the show for relevance.
No, I'm not talking AEW. I'm talking about the other shows. Like, you know how Miz
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was building his company. He was building the company.
Okay, so in AEW, it's, I got to build the brand. I can't be world champion. So why was that his main thing here?
Because he's not responsible for a company any longer. He moved on. Things happen.
Right? So why couldn't he have that energy of, let me help build up the main event scene before I selfishly make it all about my story? Because nobody has been built by Cody.
That is true.
So how is it that hold on, wait. You just said his whole goal was to build up AEW. So what happened to, let me build up a main event scene so in case if I win the title, now there is a credible main event scene, because now that he is the top babyface champion, that main event scene, if he goes to SmackDown, there's nobody there. Nobody there credible. One person. No. I'm going to go against Logan Paul. Randy Orton? No. Who is it going to be?
You see, something wrong with your mic. You going in and out.
Oh,
Your
service.
Your service is nervous.
High five.
Boom.
All right, let me read some of these comments real quick, because I don't want Jesus thinking that we neglected him or whatever. He said that I seen Keith botch a lot of stuff in the ring, but wasn't as smooth as the old Keith. So for my understanding, I mean, I don't know when Keith Lee is going to come back in the ring. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the last time we seen him is he was I think he was at the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
He was backstage at Hall of Fame before everybody saying he's going back to WWE.
And Mr. Al Robinson here has a point.
His wife works for WWE. He ain't the fucking first AEW person.
It was all about Kenny Omega
at WWE doing a fucking Hall of Fame. Buddy Matthews came. Fucking that's a black, Malachi Black, whatever the fucking black you want to call him, came. They are not the first. Andrade, who was in AEW, came back to the Hall of Fame speech. Stop with the bullshit that, you saw him walk in the background of him. If I can interview, you think he come back to Dirty E. Get your sand out, get your fucking vagina out the sand, and he's not coming back to you. Fucking see him come back to Dirty E.
And the same thing could be said. And the same thing could be said tonight. And the same thing could be said about MJF. I do not know why everybody was having this. Remind you, this don't have nothing to do with wrestlers going to other companies. They do that all the time. I get that. But the problem is, it's the animosity that just does not make any sense to me. We supposed to be wrestling fans. We supposed to care about the wrestlers, right? We supposed to support them. But yet, we see Keith Lee backstage, and all of a sudden, I want him to come back to WWE. He don't need to be in that company. Please explain that to me.
It's because people don't read. It's the plain and simple thing. They don't read.
If that's the case, was Mercedes there for Bayley during her championship match?
I don't know.
I know, but we don't know. But I'm just saying, it's like people are quick to jump up and say, "Oh yeah, Bayley and Naomi need to be fired because they went to AEW to support Mercedes." But then wasn't Brian Cage just working out with Drew? They're
it's
And
friends.
Dustin was there
friends.
They're
today.
this,
Dustin
friends.
was
Kyle
in the
freaking
booth with
Stark.
Amanda Hoover.
let
Brody
me
went
let
to
me
the
But my
ring. Little Brody,
but my
-1.
thing
He was
is,
in the ring with
so
Cody.
let me
but my
break this
thing
down.
is, check this out. Real quick, check this out. We do stuff with Wolfpack. We do stuff with other podcast companies, right? Other podcasters. Does that mean that, hey, if Chris goes on this show right here, is he against Hills for Life? No. Are they against their company? No. It's because we have friends. We cross promote. We have friends. There's life between the lines. It doesn't matter. We have lives outside of what we do here. And that's the thing. And so if you live your life through the tabloids, the dirt sheets, then guess what? You're the problem. You're the reason why we cannot have nice things whatsoever. So
I'm
what
about
if
to.
you like AEW? So what if you like WWE? So what if you like Kenny Omega more than you like Roman Reigns? So what if you like Will Ospreay more than you like Seth Rollins? At the end of the day, I guarantee you, these guys out here text each other, hey, good match, good sell, way to go. Good weekend, y'all. This builds to something
Holy
better.
shit, I agree with him.
You guys are gonna
Yeah,
shit your
that's true.
fucking bed. You guys are gonna shit your fucking bed when there happens. It might happen this year or the next year or the year before that. When there is a fucking card, a big ass card with AEW, Ring of Honor, GCW, Hog, WWE, Impact, and all these wrestlers all together and doing something. You're like, well, damn. Well, what am I gonna talk about now?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Now,
the thing is that as the blood sport had how many different wrestling communities in there?
So many. That had
yeah, they are a lot.
every
Exactly.
piece of every single company there. So imagine if a bigger platform has that. Everybody's gonna shit themselves because they don't know what to do. They're like, well, what do we talk about now? Oh yeah. Well, WWE had 2 wins, AEW had 1.5 wins, and they did off of DQ because the referee was in the way. Like, be fucking happy. That's the thing. You cannot be happy in this industry. You can't be happy in this life unless there's only one company. And then if it's a company that you don't like, you have a problem. The company that you do like, well, yeah, they took out that company because that company is a piece of shit. You're the fucking problem. And it's crazy because we'll come on these platforms, Chris. I'm sorry, I'll wrap it up real quick. It's the fact that if we as podcasters, the forefront of these things that keep the things going, as a DJ and Stormy as an artist, Stormy raps and he does music you need a DJ to play your music in the club. You need a DJ to play your music on the radio, right? So who are you to sit there and sit there complain about another radio playing my song, other one's not, this, that, and third? It's getting played. So the same thing with wrestling, the same thing going in every other industry. Get over it. We all friends, we all trying to win. If you're not trying to win, move out the fucking way.
All right, Reese, you wanted to say something? Go ahead.
I got 2 things. First, I thought of like Adam Copeland's promo. What was that? I think Wednesday on Dynamite.
It was Wednesday.
Yeah, and it's like he's echoing the same thing. It's like right now could be an amazing time for just professional wrestling in general, but it's just like, you know what? Hey, it's cool if you like one. It's cool if you like all. It's cool if you like just 1 star. It's cool if you have like multiple stars you like, but it's just like, and that we historically say, don't bash what you hate, promote what you love. And it's like, yo, if you've got like certain other things, there's something that you might not necessarily be a fan of, but you know somebody is. Try and understand and look at it from other people's perspective. See, all right, this is why they like this. And it's like, okay, even if you still don't agree with them after you get the explanation, it's like, all right, at least now you got like some perspective on this one. And my other thing I want to ask is Angel's on here now. It's like, Angel, let me ask you, as the lady of our broadcast today, what's your state on like how you see whatever women's divisions in wrestling that you like, whether it be indie or mainstream?
In regards to like how it's performing up currently.
Yeah, just the overall state of it.
I was really excited to see a lot of the TNA ladies, go between both industries. Deanna go on to AEW, and then obviously Jordan happen in the Royal Rumble. It was nice to see good representation because TNA is obviously the indies. I love seeing the videos that I saw of Shayna Blazer in Bloodsport. She's phenomenal. I'm really sad that they haven't pushed her at all in regards to anything since her NXT days. I think there's a lot of work to be done. Currently, I'm gonna be honest. I am very bored with Sasha. I'm very bored with her dynamics. I feel like it's been flat. I know she has something brewing in regards to Willow from, obviously Willow's the one that she got hurt with in that match, but it's been very lackluster. I feel like A&E has good moments with the women's division and then really flat moments with the women's division. Toni Storm is one to that I would say keep an eye out. She's phenomenal. She took this whole entire gimmick she has and has run with it. The women's for WWE, I'll be honest, NXT has blown them out of the water. Whatever they're producing over there, it's phenomenal. They're dynamic. They have programs within programs, stories within stories within stories across the board. You can't be bored over there. When it comes to the actual main roster, it's been slow. It's been very slow. And I'm hoping this new era, they produce more stars. They get a mid belt. They have this NXT North America belt. We need a mid card belt here. We need more dynamic. We need more pushing of stars that haven't been pushed yet. It is frustrating to see the same faces get promoted or get round up and put in the same spots over and over. We need to definitely chill. And Athena is killing it in Ring of Honor. I will admit that. She has been awesome there. But it's time for women's wrestling, let's be honest, women's wrestling to really take over. It's time.
All right, so everyone, it's 12 o'clock Central and 1 o'clock Eastern. So we're gonna wrap up the podcast. We may do. I think we covered everything. Damn, I think we did cover everything. Night 1 and night 2. So I really wish I could do a TikTok, but yeah, I won't be available until next week. So yeah. But I can tell you this. So me, Stevie Ray, and Antonio will be starting 3 the Hard Way Wrestling Podcast on Tuesday night. So tune into that. Follow Stevie TV on YouTube. We're going to be taking calls as well from the viewers. So yeah, check it out. You're definitely gonna really going to like the WWE Hall of Famer. He's really, really cool, everybody. So please don't be intimidated like I was like about 5 years ago when it came to Stevie. So yeah, let's go. Let's kind of go around the room real quick. Huh?
What time is the podcast?
7 o'clock Central. Okay. All right, so let's go around the room. Mr. Enforcer, final thought. Final thoughts, sir?
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone? Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not on the phone. I had it on mute for a minute. Final thought is I had an epic time this weekend. I had an epic time Wrestlemania weekend. I did the first part of Edge's speech, which was celebrate pro wrestling. The thing is, we forget that this was taken away from us. And we act like it can't be taken away again. And what I mean by that is y'all you take a break and y'all go right back to the bringing this tribalism of y'all because y'all didn't like this, it was the worst thing ever. If someone said they like it, you want to bash that person for liking a show. That's their opinion. That's the problem. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got an asshole. Everybody got an opinion. Okay? If they like WrestleMania, if they like Ring of Honor, if they like all the GCW shows this past weekend, don't come in and shit on their fucking joy. it's mind-boggling because if this shit is taken away again, and we can't go to these shows, y'all go bitch about that, and then y'all go be sad that you can't go to the shows no more. You gotta be stayed at home, and you gotta deal with your nagging wife or your badass kids or something like, or gotta go to work because essential reasons and stuff. Wrestling is here for a reason. Escape from reality. Enjoying the characters we see on the screen. People that put their life on the line. One slip could be the end of their fucking life. They put their life on the line for our entertainment. All right, enjoy what we got. Because again, like I said earlier, it'll be taken away just like that. All right. So again, I am celebrating wrestling. I enjoyed this weekend. We saw some people, saw some indie people. Hell, Chris just learned about 3 wrestlers. I don't know. He might watch TNA because of them, but it's a possibility. And please support us. We got a Hill store. We got other values that my brother T.O. said earlier. We got Instagram. We got our individual TikTok videos, Facebook, Twitter. Help us build, and we also support other podcasts and help them build. Support each other. We all win at the same time. And I'm done.
All right, Reese. Final thought, please.
Yeah, just right off of that thought. Everybody, we just got like so much good wrestling. By the way, congratulations to Mark Briscoe on winning the ROH Championship on the 10-year anniversary. By the way, Jay, thoughts and prayers to you, man, because I'm pretty sure that had to be an emotional night for him. But dude, there's just like so much wrestling going on all throughout the world, and like that's the one thing I love about WrestleMania weekend is that wherever the host city for WrestleMania is, you're gonna have like all of these companies converging to that city or somewhere within that metro city area and whatever, and you get to witness so much wrestling that you generally don't get to be exposed to even with social media and stuff. And just like Jesus is saying here, by the way, brother, if I say your name wrong, I apologize. But it's like, if you're gonna watch wrestling and you're gonna if you're gonna reveal positive or negative, or if you're neutral one way or the other, learn how to give some constructive criticism. And it's like, even if you need to maybe rewatch and then pick it apart here and there, it's like it's better to watch everything in totality and come up with constructive criticism instead of just spewing off snap judgment and then coming off like an ass. And also, just want to say, Chris Stone, glad y'all had a great time up in Philly. I know Real, I think, was also there too. And also everybody up in the Jersey, Philly area, for those who actually were the earthquakes, are hoping that for those of y'all that survived, hope y'all get back on your feet sooner rather than later. And like Angel said, women's wrestling all over the scene. It's like hope y'all wind up improving. So because I would say that's there's been some times that the women have been outshining the men, and
facts.
When they do, give them the flowers. And I also want to say this: Baron Corbin, and Tone knows how much I do not like Baron Corbin, but with the Wolf Dogs thing, I had to give him his snap on this one because he kept up with Braun and Frazier at Axiom. So there's that. Y'all, if there's somebody y'all see that's doing something great, impressive, whether it's a wrestler themselves, somebody on the indie scene, somebody doing a great podcast, give some word of mouth. Give some word of mouth. Help them out. And it's like, when we're work together as one, dude, we're winning like 24/7.
Okay. All right. Well said. All right. Stormy, final thought.
It's been far too long, and I'm getting sick and tired of talking about it. It's about damn time. Either Shawn Michaels or somebody else pull the trigger. Dijak should have won that damn match, and he needs to be champion. How many more times does Dijak have to put somebody over or just keep doing unbelievable stuff at his size just to lose? It's getting ridiculous at this point. Last year, he had the hardest wrestling line when he told Ilya Dragunov, "You said pain gives you life. Well, I'm about to make you immortal." Bar. Finger in the match. Boom. Popped right back into place. Finished it. Yesterday, we saw him break out a code breaker. This man is 6'9". Reversed the choke slam into a Canadian destroyer. Let me say this again. He is 6'9". Reversed a choke slam to a Canadian destroyer. Dijak. He even said it himself, "I'm the most underrated person without a title." EO, I'm so sorry how they did you with your title reign. I'm so sorry. You deserve better. Yes, you did. But I'm so sorry that happened to you. Jay Cargill, sweetheart, I'm so sorry that they gave you 3 minutes for your match. We know why. The Rock took up all the time with that match. Dwayne, I apologize. I was one of the first people who said you was probably gonna need an asthma inhaler during your match, and I was wrong. Your knee almost gave out.
Yeah, he did give out. I posted a video.
Trip. But you recovered. You did way better than I expected. Seth Rollins lose the damn outfits. I'm getting sick of it. And as always, coming up in St. Louis, AEW Dynasty will be there. Y'all will see this pink coat in attendance because I'm either gonna get close to meet Swerve or if they here, Roosh. You bastard.
Service is nervous.
Oh wait, okay. Hold on, my head.
Nervous.
Hi, Mr. Jeremiah.
Let me give my hotspot. I'm gonna give my hotspot time for me.
Yep. Download Wi-Fi.
Okay, am I here?
Yes. Here.
Okay.
You in the bathroom?
Okay, well, real quick. Tony Khan, how dare you release Jose the assistant for no reason? You disrespectful as hell. I kept talking about LFI, and you gonna release one of the members of LFI? You're dead wrong, Tony. But it's okay, whatever. LFI still gonna reign supreme. Forza, I'll see when you touch down at STL. As always, I'm Stormy, aka the Final Storm, aka the man of 1,000 voices. And as always, enjoy wrestling and good night.
Angel, final thought.
How do I even go up against that, aka the Barbie Stormy? I don't even know. I want to do this. I want to say this to Chris. Chris, I adore you. From day one, you've welcomed me in open arms, and you're just a big brother. I love you. You and Joe, even though I can't stand a little boy sometimes, but I don't know, you welcomed me back into the wrestling world. I fell into TikTok and I stumbled, and then I came across an amazing wrestling community over there, and then you've just welcomed me and brought me in, and I'm just so grateful for you. So I adore you. This moment, I'm gonna say, screw you, TikTok, for messing up our time. But hey, we had fun here, and I just thank you. Enjoy wrestling, guys. I'm glad you guys had so much fun in Philly. I had a good time watching, Wrestlemania, seeing everyone's videos, seeing all of the indie shows that everyone went to. I was very jealous. Hopefully, if it's in Vegas, I can go next year. It's definitely on my bucket list. I'm not gonna stop. I will get there somehow. And I just want to thank you again, Hale. I am so glad you had such a blessed time.
Thank you.
And Enforcer, I love you too. I loved your videos, and thank you for taking care of him and bringing him back to his secretary.
I made sure he behaved. I
told him, I said, I don't have no legal services out there, so you best behave.
I was definitely on my best behavior. When I met Will Hobbs, oh my God, he is so delicious. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, boss. Okay. Anyway, and you know what? I was almost starstruck a little bit. I don't want this man knowing that I got a big ass crush on him, but the way he stared at me and my shirt, I'm like, dude, are you glancing at me right now, like, bro, listen. I told him, I said, bro, it is 4:00 in the morning. I don't got time for this shit. And he was laughing at me. T.O., last final thought, sir.
Yes. Again, thank you everybody on the panel. Thank you everybody for the videos. I was on the fence about going to Philly this year because I'm a Giants fan. I was like, no, I ain't sticking foot in. I got off of City, but I have told my wife, and I am committed. Hopefully, is in an enclosed stadium. I will be at Mania next year in all the festivities. I'm talking about inside the stadium watching Mania. To my brothers, I'm glad you guys are safe. Angel, I look forward to getting to know you more and picking your brain and furthermore, just one time thing. Also, again, y'all, this is a new era altogether. This is new waters for everybody. So instead of trying to put your foot in and see the water is warm enough for you, just jump right in and enjoy this shit. Enjoy it while it lasts because we don't know when we're going to have it again. And again, if you guys do indulge in the slow pitch softball community, make sure you swing the hottest bats in the industry right now. Swing Juno. Shout out to Flip Washington, the whole Juno crew who fitted me out with the hottest bats. Thank you very much. Love y'all. And acknowledge the head of the turntables.
Yeah. Tio, I just thought of something that you mentioned, like New York or whatever. Cole, I am not gonna feel sorry for you tomorrow night on Raw if that crowd go after you for that little Phillies comment you done made earlier today. I'm just throwing that out right now.
I know, I heard it too.
So everybody, number one, you guys, I appreciate you guys supporting hashtag Heals for Life, and kind of reiterate what T.O. was saying. Hopefully, no one was offended. The thing is, like, I always encourage everyone to come to the cookout because number one, on TikTok, you can make some money. You can make some money on there. Like, expand your mind, expand your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yes, everybody has individual accounts. But once again, if you do not show up to work, you're not going to get paid. Or if you don't show up to work, no one is going to see your face. So that's why I always encourage everybody to show up. It doesn't even matter if I'm on TikTok, YouTube, X, or whatever. I'm literally everywhere. I do this shit 24/7, 365 days a year. Do you know the last time I went to sleep was at I didn't go to sleep all day today. I've literally been on caffeine all day today. So, and I've been doing this like all day. And like I'm thinking to myself, like, I did not go to sleep. I have not been to sleep like all day. But yes. But yes, the wrestling community, I love it, but I have the my vision is simply this. I'm building my own community. I don't need everybody else's community. Everybody's in cliques. Everybody is worried about their tribalism. That's why this is to answer your question, Angel. I do this because I believe in building my own shit, building my community and letting it grow. That's why I'm always in these projects with everybody, and I encourage my co-hosts to just branch out. If you do if you do projects with other co-hosts, or if you do it with people that's outside our podcast, I encourage you to do that. The one thing I'm not going to do is I'm going to chain them up and say, hey, I demand you come on a podcast or whatever. I encourage them to branch out because it basically will show what type of talents they have, hidden talents, you know what I'm saying, and make them grow. Absolutely. You know, especially if you're the type of person that don't like to talk publicly or you don't like to show your face on TV. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I encourage you to build your own skills. But the thing is, y'all know how I am. I'm not going to accept stupidity. That's why I always be fighting people back, even with Angel. I fight back with her all the time, but I still love her. You know.
Exactly. And my thing is like, if you call me a bitch, good. I don't care.
No.
If you have different opinion than me, good.
I would never call you outside your name.
That's no, not saying you. Because my thing is this: if you're calling me a bitch, then you did something to me that you deserved it. That's how I see it. The second thing is, I want people to have different opinions to me. It's boring if we all think the same. It's boring if we all have the same opinions in life. We're not like, we're never going to get anywhere. I'd rather have everyone be a leader than everyone be a follower.
Correct.
Like, I love coming on because like there's so many diverse people on TikTok or on here that you bring to the lives. And I love it. I encourage it. You know, and I want everyone to think differently than me and have their own views on how they see it. Like my world isn't all pink clouds and unicorns and shit. Like, and neither is wrestling. So like, we're big kids. Let's, you know, you coming into the circle, you better have some clean underwear because it's gonna get like shit deep in here.
Indeed. But yeah, everybody that has watched us, remember to like, share, comment, do what you do. Put out the word about hashtag Heels for Life. As a matter of fact, I just got a notification from D that we're going to have him on a future podcast, maybe in about 2 weeks or so. I have to.
I just booked that. And real quick, shout out to the women national champions, South Carolina, with their undefeated season. Shout out to those women. And shout out to Caitlin Clark. That woman is a Steph Curry of women's basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
And shout out to you guys because the content you put out this weekend is phenomenal. So shout out to this wrestling podcast. You better follow everybody.
Yes.
Also, we got to shout out one extra group of people, namely everybody in the comments and just everybody who's made 200. Brother Chris, congratulations, 250 episodes, dude.
Yes, 200. I'm tired.
And he had 200 people today in his TikTok, which is awesome.
Yes, we had about 200 people on our TikTok. Yes.
We're gonna do it again.
So when we come back, I'm telling you, we're gonna be bigger, better, stronger, and just faster than all the competition.
But that's it. Since we're moving on up.
Indeed. So everybody, have a wonderful night. Thank you for staying late up with us, and we'll see you guys next week. Be blessed and have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Swing Juno.
Who is that?
I told you it's a company.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I know you.